Artificial Intelligence Doctor. User question. Does the circadian decline in sympathetic tone and catecholamine levels during deep sleep, non-REM stage 3, reduce myocardial excitability below the threshold required for Aveir VR leadless pacemaker capture, particularly when combined with positional device displacement? Claude AI answer. Based on my comprehensive research, I can now provide a detailed answer to your scientific question about whether circadian decline in sympathetic tone and catecholamine levels during deep sleep reduces myocardial excitability below the threshold required for Aveir VR leadless pacemaker capture. Yes, circadian decline in sympathetic tone during non-REM stage 3 can significantly reduce myocardial excitability and contribute to capture failure, especially when combined with positional device displacement. Circadian catecholamine patterns during deep sleep. The research provides clear evidence of dramatic catecholamine suppression during deep sleep phases. During sleep in humans, plasma concentrations of norepinephrine, NE, and epinephrine, E, exhibit a progressive decline associated with the stage of sleep, irrespective of the circadian time of sleep. This decline is most pronounced during the parasympathetic drive is higher during all stages of sleep than in relaxed wakefulness. The sympathetic drive increases significantly during phasic REM, decreases slightly during tonic REM, and remains relatively unchanged during relaxed wakefulness and non-REM sleep. Average epinephrine but not norepinephrine concentrations were significantly lower during nocturnal sleep than during wakefulness before and after sleep, creating the biochemical foundation for reduced myocardial excitability. Impact on myocardial excitability. Sympathetic stimulation directly affects cardiac electrical properties through multiple mechanisms. Enhanced ion channel function. Sympathetic nerves directly affect these channels, resulting in an increased heart rate, and the increased CMP also increases the opening time of L-type calcium channels, increasing the Ca2+ current through the channel, speeding up phase 0. Improved cellular excitability. Sympathetic stimulation increases cardiac output by increasing the heart rate, tachycardia, from the Greek tachys, meaning rapid, by acting on the sinoatrial node, positive chronotropic effect, and improving myocardial contractility. Threshold sensitivity. Physiologic variations due to changes in autonomic tone, including eating, sleeping, and exercise, account for day-to-day fluctuations in pacing threshold. The perfect storm scenario. The critical finding is that management of failure to capture is directed at removing the inciting cause and attempting to lower the pacing threshold with isoproterenol, highlighting that sympathomimetic agents can rescue capture failures by improving myocardial excitability. During the 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. window, deep sleep dominance. Stage end 3 constitutes about 15% of the total sleep time. Stages 3 of non-REM sleep predominate during the first third of the night. Maximal sympathetic suppression. The net effect is the dominance of the parasympathetic tone during non-REM and tonic REM sleep. Reduced excitability. Sympathetic stimulation increases if, by affecting the funny current that maintains cardiac excitability. Clinical implications for Aveir VR. Research shows that the most commonly encountered problem was high threshold non-capture, 28.1%, 18 events, followed by stretched helix, 17.2%, 11 events, and device dislodgement, 15.6%, 10 events, with Aveir VR devices. When marginal mechanical positioning combines with circadian suppression of sympathetic drive, the reduced catecholamine support can tip marginally functioning devices into capture failure. The restoration of function after 1 a.m. likely occurs because the circadian rhythm also controls the nocturnal release of adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH, prolactin, melatonin, and norepinephrine, NE, with the pre-dawn cortisol and catecholamine surge providing sufficient biochemical support to overcome marginal electrode positioning. Conclusion. Yes, the circadian decline in sympathetic tone during non-REM stage 3 can reduce myocardial excitability below the threshold required for Aveir VR capture. This occurs through reduced catecholamine levels decreasing myocardial responsiveness, impaired ion channel function reducing cellular excitability, loss of sympathetic enhancement of pacing thresholds, when combined with positional displacement, creating a synergistic failure mechanism. This explains why devices with marginal mechanical stability can function normally during daytime sympathetic support but fail during the circadian nadir of catecholamine activity between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m.